Bow weep, grug now, weep, nitty bong, my fellow addicts. This is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, coming to you with yet another What's Up with the Addict. This is basically my update series to keep you guys posted on the loop of everything channel related, addicting entertainment related, so on and so forth. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, TFA, where are all the videos? Well, as I mentioned in my Patreon video, I told you guys that I'm now a 24/7 caregiver / caretaker for my family who's gradually declining in health. As you all know, my mother has emphysema / COPD, and my father now, unfortunately, has mild Alzheimer's dementia. So, I've been taking care of them, barely had daytime to do anything by myself. And, let's be honest, my sleep schedule's been kind of off, so I've been kind of recovering in a sense, just trying to get back on my regular sleep schedule. Which after this video is uploaded, I'm going back to bed. But to get back on the topic of where the videos have been, I did do about a good several attempts on the Micromaster War for Cybertron Siege video review, unfortunately leading up to about 30 minutes for all three of those little figures, or packets of 6 figures. So that review is unfortunately on delay until further notice, as well as all video reviews, because I'm going to try once again to go about a new approach to video reviews altogether. Because while I do like the format I have for TFA reviews, I want to see if I can still make them a little shorter, still informative, still entertaining, and still fun to make. So please understand that's why there's not going to be any more TFA reviews or anything like it until next year, 2019. Can't promise it's going to be on 2019, such as, in January or somewhere, but it is going to happen. Videos are going to keep being as consistent as I possibly can, and I really hope and understand that you guys can still be patient with me, because I really am trying my best to do what I can do, because I'm having fun making these videos, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So unfortunately, that means no Trypticon video review at the end of 2018, as I promised before, which I am sorry about that. I did plan on doing it, but I just don't have a big enough review area unless I use my bed, which is what I'm sitting on for that, and that's not exactly professional looking now, is it? So I do apologize to the Night Gamer, because I did say I was going to review it this year, but I do have Trypticon. He's a beauty. Love him. And I do apologize to Transformer Animality as well, because he was the one that actually requested the review for Trypticon. And I did want to go out big this year, but unfortunately, I can't. So we'll try again next year. We'll see if we can do it. Trypticon review, 2019. And while we're on the topic of video reviews, I want to thank everyone who has been watching the most recent TFA reviews from Studio Series Wave 3 to Ironhide and so on. Well, he is Wave 3, but you get the idea. Thank you all very much for all the love and support on those videos. I'm really proud of how well those turned out. And not to mention, I made it on Cybertron.com about 5 times, which is something I never expected to do. It's been an incredible year this year, so for what it is. I'm so happy I actually made it on one of those fan sites. I made it on TFW 2005 a while back with reporting the Titans Return Roadburn, which is aka Chase from the G1 Throttlebots, which I was very happy about. But to actually make it on that site more than about 4 or 5 times, it's honestly an honor. I was pretty happy to actually see my reviews be out there. Not to mention I was actually cracking out some videos very early before anyone else did, so to kind of feel like Optibotimus or MGO or anyone else out there who reviews stuff early, it felt kind of nice. I was very prideful, very, very happy with how well things were going. Unfortunately, I can't keep that up at the moment because Prime vs. Prime and all the other people out there who are getting stuff early. But you know what? To be up there with those very people is a pretty proud feeling, and that's something I'm not going to forget this year. So, definitely look forward to more video reviews. I do have Dropkick, I do have KSI Century, I do have a couple Cyberverse toys, I'm not going to lie, and the show is pretty good too if you haven't checked it out already. I do have a large majority of the Studio Series stuff, and there will be reviews for those as well. But again, nothing this year, so wait for 2019, because that's probably when I'll be able to do it. So I do apologize for the wait in content. Speaking of waiting in content, I do also apologize for a large majority, at least I like to think a large majority, of people who have been waiting for the season finale of Transformers Infinite Chaos Season 1. Unfortunately, I do have some sad news for those of you who actually enjoyed that series for what it is, but due to the amount of people who have abandoned the project, whether it be for personal reason, a large majority or, a minority of people who are involved in the project voice acting wise have now abandoned it. So I'm not sure if I want to continue the series and where it's going, or if I want to completely reboot it and just use the Studio Series figures, because might look a lot better with the Studio Series figures, let's be real here. So I'm not necessarily sure what to do. I've been talking with the majority of Addicting Entertainment, and a couple of them are saying just kind of, you know, a reboot might be better if you have your own separate story for it instead of just following the Movieverse events. Or continue where it is and just reshoot some old scenes like in flashback sequences with the Studio Series figures. Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel incredibly horrible that I've canceled so many projects on you guys, such as United Warriors, Union, and a few other projects that I haven't done yet. I do still plan on doing Foreseen Future because it is a sequel to Rising Warfare, but again, I'm still probably gonna have to recast some people because again, voice actors have abandoned projects. The same thing goes with United Warriors, so a large majority of what you're getting here is basically it. Which brings me on to Trees in a Torn story. I now, same voice actor, kind of abandoned the project as well, so the voice of Megatron is no longer going to be, you know, it's no longer there, unfortunately, for him, but I did have someone already recasted, and I'm just waiting on lines. I have lines for everyone, I'm just waiting on the Megatron dude. And for those of you who don't know, it's Team Trainwreck. This guy and these people are phenomenal comic dubbers of the More Than Meets the Eye IDW comic series, and if you guys have not heard them already, please, I urge you, go check them out. If you are a fan of the IDW Transformers comics, go check out their channel, listen to their comic dubs, because they are superb. Seriously, go check them out if you haven't already. Now, back on the Trees in a Torn story. If you guys remember who follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I made a teaser specifically for Instagram that I did review here on YouTube, but unfortunately I took it down because I got a copyright notice instantly the moment I uploaded it, which I know copyright notices aren't really a big thing unless they turn to strikes, but I didn't want to take the risk. But you guys do remember that in that teaser I said that it would be coming out in November. That is unfortunately not the case. The project is not even 25% filmed, and I still have a lot to go through, and MK Former, W1N, and I have to get into a call one day, and we have to start editing some stuff that I filmed that I personally don't want to do, because I currently just filmed an overhead battle sequence where it's just kind of laser firing, and to layer all those lasers over one another and add the sound effects and such is gonna be a little bit of a pain, and I want no part of it. I did it a few times, but with a large scene like this, it requires someone else who can actually do it better without overloading their technology. So that is unfortunately not going to be happening for a little while. I don't know what his schedule's like at the moment, but as soon as he's available, him and I are going to get in a call. We're going to work on that. But I do have a small quantity of the actual project filmed. All the voice actors are casted, so you know, if someone messages me, hey, do you have any roles for Treason, please understand. I'm not telling you no because I don't like you. I'm telling you no because they're full, and I would not have any reason to cast an additional voice actor unless absolutely necessary. So, you know, there are always going to be times where you can voice for me. I just can't promise you're going to get the role. It just may sound a little picky. I do want to work with a lot of you guys out there, but, you know, if your voice isn't what I'm looking for, or if it's something I don't want to work in, please understand, again, it's not because I don't like you. It's just because it's a project or something, or a voice I don't feel like I want to do, because I'm getting so tired of people asking me, hey, can you do Optimus Prime? Can you do Optimus Prime? I can do more than Prime, everybody. Just give me the chance, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Speaking of voice acting, I am back on the market now, technically, for voice acting. I do have one little bit of work that I have to do for something, but I just haven't had the time at the moment. But if you guys want to cast me in a small cameo role or something, feel free to ask me. But I can't always promise I'll be able to do it, because I'm a busy dude. And not only that, but again, if it's a project I don't want to work in, or you know, if it's a voice you want me to do that I don't want to do, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it's going to be. So please understand, again, it's not because I don't like you, it's just preferences and time and management. It's that kind of thing. Life loves getting in the way, like I always say. But you guys will continue to get your content as time progresses on. You guys will see Trees in a Tarn story, unlike you have been waiting for Infinite Chaos Season 1's finale, the Rescue United Warriors, Transformers Union. All that stuff will be coming in its due time. I don't know when, but Treason will be happening, and I'm going to just say it right now, late February, early or late March next year. It will be out roughly by then, hopefully earlier if I can get a large majority of the filming done, and if I can get the Megatron lines in from Team Trainwreck very soon. Again, he's a very busy dude, so I do understand as to why. Not calling him out or anything, but I still strongly urge you guys to go check out his channel, listen to his comic dubs. They're phenomenal. But I think that's pretty much everything I have to say in this video as of right now. However, if you guys have any questions or, comments or anything that you want to tell me or ask me down in the comment section down below, feel free to do so. I am always replying to the comment section to the best of my ability, and I will do my best to answer your questions in an appropriate amount of time. And if you guys want to go the extra mile and support me a little bit, why don't you head over to patreon.com/TFA1024, where you can become a super addict by donating just $1 a month, or you can get TFA previews for $5 a month. Once again, that's patreon.com/TFA1024, and become a super addict today. But with all that being said, my fellow addicts, that's pretty much all there is to say. So please remember, until next year, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF addicts for life! This is TFA 1024 of the Transformers. Addict, roll a guy!